Jen here, coming to you, and because we're only 3 days away from Christmas. Crazy. So I just wanted to come to you in my ugly sweater and all and do a little video for you on my 5 big tips to keep me on track and basically my survival tips for the holiday season. Any holiday season, really, but with Christmas coming up, this is the perfect time to share with you. So, number one, don't ever miss a workout. Don't skip a workout. I know that it gets crazy around this time of year. Everybody's so busy. I'm super busy, but my goal the next 2 days is to double up on my workouts so that I don't have to say that I skipped a workout. Christmas morning is very hectic around here. We're out the door at 7 o'clock, but if I can get up and do a workout on Christmas morning, I probably will. If not, I'm going to make up for it either the day before and the day after. I'm going to double up on my workouts because I don't want to skip a workout. So if you have to get up a half an hour early just to do your little half-hour workout or some kind of exercise, do it. You don't want to skip because it's so easy once you skip one to skip two and then to skip three, and then it just trickles down. So skipping a workout is a no-go this season. Get it done. You'll feel so much better afterward, and you get to enjoy a little bit more. Secondly, I like to not go to my guest's house, my family's house, any family function gathering that I go to. I don't like to go on an empty stomach because then I feel like when I get there, I'm like starving and I want to grab for snacks and anything that's in front of me, I feel like I want to eat because I'm starving. So before I leave, about a half an hour before I leave, or I know I'm going to a party, I make sure to eat something small, whether it be a piece of fruit, an orange, a banana, or a granola bar, or I have my P90X protein bars that are good for snacking, or my Shakeology, whatever it is, something small just to hold me over so that I'm not like a scary, hairy monster eating snacking monster when I get to my parties and I just want to eat everything. So that is my second tip. Don't go anywhere with an empty stomach. Get something on your stomach at least a half an hour before you go, and that way you won't be looking for things to eat as soon as you walk in the door. Thirdly, it's time for appetizers to come out. You know, once you get there, you're settled in, and the appetizers start pouring out. And my tip for appetizers, because I am an appetizer person, I like to snack on chips and dips, and so I basically tend to lean towards the like veggie tray and the cheese tray because I feel like that stuff is a little bit less calories, and people aren't going to be health conscious when they're making dips. Not everybody's, on a health journey or, on a fitness journey. So they're not being conscious about what they're putting in the food, and that's totally fine. I mean, not everybody has to do that. That's fine, but I tend to, that stuff, the calories can add up in those dips and chips, and so I tend to go towards the veggies and the cheese trays. And if I do must have a dip, because I'm a sucker for buffalo chicken dip, I just give myself a teaspoon of the dip and just a couple chips just because it's giving me the satisfaction of that taste and what I want, and I'm not depriving myself, but I'm not overindulging either. So that's tip number 3. Number 4 is dinner. We are at dinner time now. So when dinner comes out, if you're in a big family, my husband has a big Italian family, so there's always a bunch of food everywhere. I mean, they have everything. So, and pastas. So portion control is key during dinner time. You don't want to, especially like I said, because there's probably going to be so much food, so you really want to just control your portions. Just take a little tiny bit of every little thing. Have a little sample of everything. Something that, that way you're not just piling all kinds of stuff on your plate, and just, portion things out. If you're watching and you've been watching, just, what your portion sizes are and you know what you should be eating. So don't overdo it. Moderation is key. Don't deprive yourself of anything at all. Enjoy it, because if you're not enjoying it, it's not going to be fun for you, and it's just not going to last. So don't deprive yourself on Christmas. Just take teeny tiny samples of everything, and that way you're enjoying, but you're not overindulging. Fifth, my fifth tip is that when you are time for desserts, oh God, we know what happens with desserts. So there's a ton of them, I'm sure, that's what holidays are about. Cookies, cakes, candy. I mean, the list could go on. So again, moderation is key. I'm not a huge sweet person, so this is like an easy thing for me, but you really want to not overindulge in things. Don't sit at the table where the desserts are. Grab just maybe one or two cookies, or whatever it is, or if it's a cookie, break it in half and give the other half to your husband or your boyfriend, or your mom or your dad. Take a little sliver of pie. Take a little piece of cake. You don't need a full-blown piece. Again, portion control is key. That's it. Those are my tips. I hope they help you guys, because they really keep me in line and under control during the holiday season and just in life in general, because it gets crazy and times are busy, and when you're on the go, you just want to eat whatever's easiest. But I'm telling you, these tips should help. So enjoy your holiday. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.